good decision-making, fast arms. And they think this is in. It's Tolok's serve. It's not far away. It certainly isn't far away, but no challenge. Alessio play for Milano, Zizio. Italy, first time playing outside of Italy this season with Fenerbahce. And these are cheap points to give away. Nardi getting caught always on that left side. It's a very difficult angle. You have to take that ball early. It's good serving again. Now look for that seam, you'd think. It's exactly, the ball's off the net, so no middle attackers to the outside, looking for the deep diagonal. And Ishikawa has come off the bench and delivered two very nice bits of work offensively. Yes, she's in for a defense and passing, but sees the seam is open and stays deep with the swing. Doesn't get greedy. Navarra. You can just see that the service pressure increases now that they're 2-0 down. Free ball for Vargas. That's a couple of times she's had the freebie. Abundanza just telling some secrets, but there's nothing secret about that play. Danger in the passing unit, because these are the rotations that really hurt Navarra. They have to give a free ball. Vargas again on that right side, and this is where they can just pick up really easy points in transition. Arena, Fedorova once more. Serving this side towards victory. Stats team getting involved on the side as well. Passes off the net once more. The pass really struggling from Navarra. Two up in the block, and it's an interesting start to this third set because Navarra came out heavy, Ishikawa with a couple of kills. But confidence and the connection not quite there in the group at the moment. And the first time Fenerbahce push back. There's a problem for Navarra. Favor again. She's not serving aces. It's free balls that are coming back, and this is going to be a low-key offensive play, easy to defend, and eventually Navarra get themselves off of that rotation that they've been desperate to move along from for a while. Good news for them is that they're going to have to wait a while to see Fedorova back at the baseline. Good block from Constantini. Now she has to go back and serve with a little bit of venom. Oro's in a great situation. Kornluk on that wider play. You see here that as long as she goes on that wide play to the middle, that's just going to open up Melissa Vargas, so it's very difficult for the blockers. There is Polish international. 5 up for the Fenerbahce from nowhere. Just as it looked like that Navarra were coming out swinging in the third, they have come out swinging. They have to stay aggressive through these times. Camby goes on the 10. No problem. Baladin just trying to help with the middle a little bit, and Camby will know that when she flips it back to the 10 attack. She gets her opposite Tolok open on the net. Court receiver served again. Vargas comes in, so smooth. It's very rare that you see players making it look so easy. Ronnie being one of them. pitch on her day, another one. Vargas incredibly smooth in the shoulder, being able to hit multiple angles. And if it's not the dangerous Fedorovzeva, it's Melissa Vargas that's hitting the seams incredibly hard with the float serve. And Navarra has got to climb a mountain. The service pressure here from Fenerbahce on another level at the moment.
I don't want that you're thinking about the reception.
Vargas on fire here. The timeout trying to slow her rhythm down, but that's certainly not the case. Through the pipe, we haven't seen that in this set. And that is a sign of Fenerbahce in complete control. The middle's not quite there. Camby tries to force it. Away. She'll be replaced, but she certainly hasn't done anything wrong this evening. This will be a very happy Fenerbahce outfit if they do come here and win 3-0. It will be certainly a very good job done. No cover this time. Ishikawa jumps in and scores another one. She certainly had a presence here, and once again the smaller player coming up trumps in the joust. Service pressure desperately needed, key times. Overpass, here's an opportunity. Navarra have given Fenerbahce a lot of free balls this evening, and they give the free ball to Ishikawa. Hasn't made any errors since coming off the bench. Would be dancing too in this moment. Everything Fedorovzeva is touching, turning to gold. Vargas just keeps that hand solid to avoid the lift. And another ace. And if it's not Vargas, and it's not Fedorovzeva, it's Oro with that very difficult to receive dipping serve to the back corner. Nani's had a tough evening in the libero position, especially when she's been in position 1. Off the head, and good cover as well. Nadi's there this time. It's tight for Ishikawa. She'll have to go off hands. Loading again through the pipe. All the guys there. Navarra starting to find a little bit more rhythm until they decide to go around the back. Fedorovzeva is on an absolute heater this evening. 17 points. But how many contributions from the service line? Yes, we've seen aces, but how many times has she managed to knock Navarra out of system, get them hitting from positions off the net, but in turn bring points on her side? That's very good. Torek. That's exactly what Navarro were looking for. Ishikawa, just like she did on the first set, serving an ace for her side. You can see that she really gets her body through the ball. It's a good contact. She hammers the seam. Hang on. Navarro have said that's an ace, but Abundanza is saying that ball was out. Great work from our team. It was just in. It's absolutely perfection. How do you stop the split on the net? The away side, you have to put their pass under pressure. The pass is under pressure. Once again, Ishikawa off of the bench. In the opening set, earned her place to start in set 3. She's made a real difference, although her team are 5 down. A couple of kills. Some real unrelenting service pressure. How do you work against Karina Fedorova? She's hit sharp angles, she's hit deep angles, she's turned one to the line, and then she goes with the tip over the top. So many different avenues and variations that she's using to score.
Did you know Microsoft offers grants and discounts exclusively for eligible nonprofits? Whether you're looking to improve productivity, make better use of data, or integrate AI into your daily work, Microsoft has you covered.
Another tough rotation. And once again, Fedorova is back behind the service line. Vargas puts the ball away, but the damage was done from the serve. Batted in, as always, incredibly controlled. And she has to take control of the second touch. 4 away here to keep up their 100% record in the Champions League. Going hand in hand with being undefeated at home in their domestic league as well. Great set from Abby. Nothing flash, but she knows she's moving backwards and she just has to bring some stability. Mims back in off the bench. There's a substitute in every set against Wuj. Right into the perfect spot. And again, everything flourishing at the moment. Vargas of threats. Fedorova, we know is a threat because she's also been outstanding, and it just means when you do go to the middle, they're grateful, but they're also open. Laura haven't had an answer in set 3. They've had competitive moments in set 1 and 2. It's going to take a minor miracle here. And it's another block. Erdem, Vargas. It's dragged into the net from Alsmeyer, who found that angle early on, but as we were saying, that angle's not always open. And even at the height of Alsmeyer, it's still hard to keep finding that sharp angle, but you keep wanting to find that sharp angle because you know you've got 2 big blockers in front of you who are of the very highest quality. Bonifascia hasn't missed when she's been given the ball. The question is that maybe the answer is that the fact that the pass hasn't been in to the right position enough to run the middles in this set. And it's the pass of Archie that's suffering at the moment as well. They want the net touch though. 23-17. Probably no need for a debate at this moment. Danza will just hope that this team can stay task-orientated and deliver a side out. The answer is no. They might ask for a challenge here, though, because London wants a touch off the hands. That was exactly what she was looking for. No challenge. The second time out used
Dai!
by Having Danza.
Focus here! Quality of the pass! 7, super back! Dai! Helping pass!
Good evening. Tatiana Tolik. There's not been enough. Vargas on the right side. So smooth. So aggressive. Again, that pass into 2.5. The shorter behind set. Vargas brings up match point. And Christina coming in again at the very end of the set. Set 3, it's been short work, Fenerbahce. It's another colossal serve from Vargas. Kriebel, Vara to stay in this tie, and they take it. Unsurprisingly, it's Bonifacio that makes another kill in the middle. Navarra have had passages of play that have just been of a very, very high level. Set just drifts across Bonifacio a little bit more, and she can just snap away at the line. No blockers getting in the way of that. Still 5 match points, though, for the visitors here to keep up